Speech on, my favorites, heading. Broadcastify Pro, back button. Wichita, Chicago, Wichita area NOAA weather, radio KC59, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Chicago area NOAA weather, radio KWO39, public safety, Cook County, IL, 4 listeners, button. NOAA weather radio station KC55, Fort Worth, other, Tarrant County, TX, 0 listeners. Des Moines area NOAA weather, radio WXL57, other, various, 1 listener, button. Waterloo area NOAA weather, radio WXL94, other, various, 0 listeners, but Great Bend area NOAA weather, radio KPS 511, other, various, 1 listener, but New Albany area NOAA weather, radio KIH 43, other, various, 3 listeners, button. Lawton area NOAA weather, radio WXK86, public safety, various, 0 listeners. Monroe area NOAA weather, radio WXJ96, other, various, 1 listener, but Quad Cities area NOAA weather, radio WXJ73, other, various, 1 listener, but Oklahoma City area NOAA weather, radio WXK85, other, various, 0 listeners, but Champaign area NOAA weather, radio WXJ76, other, Champaign County, IL, 0 listeners. Peoria area NOAA weather, radio WXJ71, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Texarkana NOAA weather, radio WXJ49, other, Columbia County, AR, 0 listeners, button. Fayetteville area NOAA weather, radio WXJ52, other, various, 0 listeners, but Avila, Mo NOAA weather, radio WXJ61, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Springdale NOAA weather, radio WNG 694, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Jackson area NOAA weather, radio WXK 60, public safety, various, 0 listeners, button. Angola area NOAA weather, radio KXI 94, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Omaha area NOAA weather, radio KIH 61, other, various, 1 listener, button. Fulton County area NOAA weather, radio WGN 639, other, Fulton County, AR, 1 listener, button. Whittier area NOAA weather, radio KZZ 77, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Ashland area NOAA weather, radio KZZ 78, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Evansville area NOAA weather, radio KIG 76, other, various, 0 listeners, but Springfield, Mo NOAA weather, radio WXL 46, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Birmingham area NOAA weather, radio KIH 54, other, various, 2 listeners, button. Shreveport area NOAA weather, radio WXJ 97, other, various, 0 listeners, but Lufkin area NOAA weather, radio WXK 23, other, various, 2 listeners. Tyler area NOAA weather, radio WXK 36, other, various, 2 listeners. Minneapolis/St. Paul area NOAA weather, radio KC 65, other, various, 1 listener, button. Menominee area NOAA weather, radio WXJ 88, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Fargo area NOAA weather, radio WXK 42, other, various, 0 listeners, button. NOAA weather, radio WG 2548, other, Camden County, MO, 0 listeners, button. Ridgeland/Savannah area NOAA weather, radio KC 85, other, various, 0 listeners, but WNG 704 NOAA weather, Hibernia Park, PA, other, Chester County, PA, 1 listener. NOAA weather, radio Plainview KNG 561, other, various, 0 listeners, but NOAA weather, radio Eastern NC, KC 84, other, Craven County, NC, 1 listener. Abilene, TX NOAA weather, radio, other, various, offline, button. NOAA weather radio station WXK 49 Memphis, Tennessee, other, Shelby County, TN, 0 listeners. Palestine area NOAA weather, radio KWN 34, other, various, 0 listeners. NWI area NOAA weather, radio WNG 689, other, Porter County, IN, 0 list. Eatonton area NOAA weather, radio KXI 89, other, various, 1 listener. But Cleveland area NOAA weather, radio WXJ 53, other, various, 1 listener, button. Buchanan area NOAA weather, radio WWH 23, other, various, offline, button. Monterey area NOAA weather, radio KC 49, other, various, 1 listener. Northern California NOAA weather, radio, public safety, various, 2 listeners. Monterey area Marine NOAA weather, radio WWF 64, other, various, 1 listener, button. Somerset area NOAA weather, radio KIH 44, other, various, 0 listeners. Albuquerque area NOAA weather, radio WXJ 34, other, various, 2 listeners. Upper Cumberland NOAA weather, radio WXK 61, other, various, 1 listener. Baraboo NOAA weather, radio KHA 47, public safety, various, 0 listeners, button. Madison NOAA weather, radio WXJ 87, public safety, various, 0 listeners, but Troy, Madison, Illinois. Alton Police, NOAA weather, radio KIH 58 East AL/West GA, other, Calhoun County, AL, 0 listeners, button. NOAA weather, radio WNG 698, other, various, 1 listener, button. Sioux Falls area NOAA weather radio WXM 28, other, various, 1 listener, button. NOAA weather radio WWG 83, Edwardsport/Vincennes area, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Amarillo area NOAA weather radio, other, various, 1 listener, button. Lubbock area NOAA weather radio WXK 79, other, various, 1 listener, button. Winona area NOAA weather radio KGG 95, other, various, 1 listener. Cottonwood County area NOAA weather radio, other, Cottonwood County, MN, 0 listeners. St. Louis area NOAA weather radio KDO 89, other, various, 1 listener, but, WXM 71 NOAA weather radio 162.55 Beckley, other, Raleigh County, WV, 1 listener. NOAA weather radio, Houston area, KGG 68, other, various, 0 listeners. Polack area NOAA weather radio WNG 522, other, various, 0 listeners. Orlando area NOAA weather radio KIH 63, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Triad area weather NOAA weather radio WXL 42, other, various, 1 listener. Northwest Pennsylvania NOAA weather radio WWG 53, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Pittsburgh area NOAA weather radio KIH 35, other, various, 0 listeners. Allentown area NOAA weather radio WXL 39, other, various, 3 listeners, button. Harrisburg area NOAA weather radio WXL 40, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Hardystan area NOAA weather radio KZZ 31, other, various, 2 listeners, but New York City area NOAA weather radio KWO 35, other, various, 1 listener. Marquette area NOAA weather radio KIG 66, other, Marquette County, me, offline. Wausau NOAA weather radio WXJ 89, other, various, offline, button. Green Bay area NOAA weather radio KIG 65, other, various, 1 listener, but South Bend area NOAA weather radio WXJ 57, other, various, 0 listeners. Scottsbluff area NOAA weather radio WXL 67, other, various, 0 listeners. NOAA weather radio New Braunfels WXK 67, other, Bexar County, TX, 0 listeners. NOAA weather radio Denver KEC 76, other, Denver County, CO, 1 listener. NOAA weather radio Fort Myers WXK 83, other, various, 0 listeners. Sumterville area NOAA weather radio KPS 505, other, various, offline, but Harrisburg area NOAA weather radio Hartford area NOAA weather radio WXJ 41, other, various, 3 listeners, button. Laurel Hill area NOAA weather radio WXM 33, public safety, various, 2 listeners. Cody area NOAA weather radio WNG 563, other, various, 0 listeners. Garner/Smithfield area NOAA weather radio WNG 706, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Cincinnati area NOAA weather radio, other, Hamilton County, 1 listener, button. Columbus area NOAA weather radio KIG 86, other, various, 0 listeners, button. Syracuse area NOAA weather radio WXL 31, other, various, 1 listener, button. Blacksburg NOAA weather radio WXL 60, other, Henry County, VA, 1 listener, but Durango area NOAA weather radio KWN 54, other, various, 0 listeners. Charlotte area NOAA weather radio WXL 70, other, various, 3 listeners, button. Asheville area NOAA weather radio WXL 56, other, various, 1 listener. Chattanooga area NOAA weather radio WXK 48, other, various, 1 listener, button. Charleston area NOAA weather radio WXJ 84, other, various, 1 listener. Ashland area NOAA weather radio KIH 39, other, Boyd County, KY, 0 listeners, button. Knoxville area NOAA weather radio WXK 46, other, various, 1 listener, but Aberdeen area NOAA weather radio WXM 25, other, various, 0 listeners. Greeley area NOAA weather radio WXM 50, other, Weld County, CO, 0 listeners. Dayton area NOAA weather radio WXJ 46, other, various, 0 listeners. Central Nebraska area NOAA weather radio WXL 68, other, various, 0 listeners. Cleveland area NOAA weather radio KHB 59, other, Geauga County, offline. Gaylord area NOAA weather radio WWF 70, other, various, 1 listener. West Olive area NOAA weather radio WXN 99, other, various, 1 list. Phoenix area NOAA weather radio KC 94, other, various, 0 listeners. Kalamazoo area weather radio, other, Kalamazoo County, MA, 0 listener. Reno NV NOAA weather radio WXK 58, other, various, 0 listener. Pendleton Oregon NOAA weather radio WZ 2559, other, Wallowa County, or, 0 listener. Puget Sound Marine NOAA weather radio WWG 24, other, various, 1 listener. Ithaca area NOAA weather radio WXN 59, other, various, 0 listeners. Bismarck area NOAA weather radio WXL 78, other, various, 0 listeners. Atlanta area NOAA weather radio KC 80, other, various, 0 listeners. NOAA weather radio KZZ 57, Rockford, other, Winnebago County, IL, offline, but DC area NOAA weather radio WNG 736, other, various, 0 listeners. Sudlersville area NOAA weather radio WXK 97, other, various, 2 listeners, button. Manassas Area NOAA Weather Radio, KHB 96, other, various, 2 listeners, button. Vertical scroll bar. 632, screen recording.